Eric, in your speech today, you talked a lot about technical innovation and new technologies that are coming through. What role do you think this is actually going to play in the future of the construction sector?
I think the construction sector needs to completely adapt to disruption technologies, and I think that's where there will be an opportunity to have a first move advantage and to reinvent yourself before everybody else does. So just not responding to what the client demands, but actually being a bit more on the forefront in terms of what will be the business model of the future, and seeing what role you could play will be crucial.
So what, in your experience, are the lessons and the existing things that we can draw lessons from in doing that?
The interesting lessons, that I've seen is the people who have been able to learn from preceding disruptions. And clearly here, it's the one which had strategically understood, where the bucket of values would come from, and had systematically, build a business model around it, meaning the offering, meaning the way the organization was able to respond and the organization was able to be empowered. Classically in this industry, it's a very hierarchical industry, and changes come from the boss. If we keep, with that speed, we will not succeed. We need to empower, our young employees to be able to be the one driving the changes, and that's a pretty big revolution.
So, just one last question. Changing subject, what sort of geographic markets are there out there that you think are going to provide the most and the biggest opportunities for the sector in the coming years?
The market in which the commoditization is going to happen will be the market where there will be the maximum amount of opportunities. And those markets are Europe, Western Europe, are the US, Australia, New Zealand. But now we're starting things change, and we're seeing Japan, we're seeing Korea coming, and even China coming. So I would tend to believe that we might learn in the US, in Europe, but the ability to go very fast to the other markets I mentioned is very important.